am Susan, VP of Marketing, Business Development and Customer Experience of SPTel. Thank you for joining with us in our Homegrown with Digital Age Leadership Sharing Series. Today we have Phoebe, the co-founder of Abyfarm with us. So she'll be sharing with us some new developments of Abyfarm today. Thank you so much, Phoebe, for joining us.
Thank you, Susan, for having us on this show. I'm Phoebe from Abyfarm, and we are actually a group of agri-techies where we combine agriculture, architecture, as well as technology to transform traditional farming into smart farming and to aim to achieve the Singapore 30 by 30 goal. So in Abyfarm, we won the 2020 tender for car park rooftop farms by SFA, and we won 352A Ang Mo Kio site. And we are very happy and glad to say that we have actually implemented smart farming techniques and tools on the farm that help us to gain a lot of benefits from it, such as the high crop yield, consistent environment, and optimal temperature and the whole environment for our crop yield. So you can expect to see from vegetables like nine pai, xiao pai chai, as well as all the way to fruits like we have Fujisawa, Japanese melons, passion fruits, bitter gourds, even growing all at the rooftop farm.
So we know that government is looking to achieve a 30 by 30 goal. Given the current stage of agriculture farming in Singapore, what do you think needs to happen in order to help us get to this goal?
I think for Singapore, we went around different farms and we found that in Singapore there's a labour shortage problem because for young people, they are so comfortable working in the air-conditioned environment, and asking them to work under the hot sun for a whole day, it's actually very tiring and tedious. The next thing is actually what we have is limited land. So in order to increase the yield per square meter of land, farmers are actually needed to change their farming from traditional farming all the way to modern farming like hydroponics and higher yield farming techniques as well. So for technology-wise, we use technology to actually aid us to overcome all these I would say constraints. So for example, our manpower does not need to be so much because we can actually get our farmers to remotely control and monitor the farms based on their homes, and a smart alert will be informed to them whenever there's any crop diseases or any pests or unhealthy plant growth that is happening at the farm.
Would you say that it is an imperative for all farmers to be smart farmers? How do you see digitalization benefiting the nation in terms of improved yield or better land utility?
Yes, I would say it's imperative because smart farming is the next way to go and to be sustainable as well. Not just in higher crop yield or higher quality of crops, but also in terms of gaining the next generation to continue this agriculture industry in Singapore. So how does one person take care of multiple farms instead of one farmer taking care of one small plot of land? I think this is a huge benefit for the farmers as well. And with modular, scalable, easy-to-use technology, farmers can use this easy plug-and-play in their farms and start to become a smart farm, and actually can attract all these young people to come in and become agri-techies like us who use innovative ways to overcome different farm challenges that they have on site.
Would you say that these challenges are what spurred Abyfarm to plan from the get-go to be a smart farm?
Definitely, yeah. I think we are always on a mission to use innovative technology and agri-technology to solve different farming issues. And since, for example, space is a constraint, we'll use racks and different kind of measures to actually increase our yield per crop of land. And to even have these young farmers in, we empower them with technology so they can actually take care of the farm without even doing a lot of tedious work under the sun. One big issue right now in the industry is that a lot of reliance on human experience. So if you see a farm can do well or not, it's based on a farmer experience. But for young people that come in, they do not have experience, then how are they going to help for farming industry? So one way is actually to get all this data to teach them about the farm. And finally, they can use data to formulate different formulas and recipes, even to grow such a good quality crop.
So can you share with us your vision of how a future farm should look and function like? How close are you now to this goal since the last time we spoke in mid 2021?
So I would say that expanding on our future farm vision, actually we do have like one person taking care of multiple farms at the same time. Yeah, just remotely, and if there's any like pandemic issue and all that and our staff cannot go on site, they can still monitor the farm at their homes and only go down if on a necessary basis. Yeah, and also I think one thing we hope to achieve is to allow us to build in a commercial scale, unmanned, self-regulating greenhouses, smart farming practices, so that we can help to also further bring this technology from farm to table and to at your backyard. You know, it's just at your rooftop farm at your car park, and you can grow vegetables and fruits that will feed the family.
Are you able to share a little bit more about some tech solutions that you have put in place recently?
In Abyfarm, we use IoT to collect thousands of data points every day. We have sensors at our greenhouses and all our crops, and these sensors collect data such as like your sunlight, temperature, water, pH, EC, and NPK nutrients. And also the sensor data collected by different specialized farming sensors do get collected in a single central device management, which is using SPTel's LoRaWAN gateway that we have been using, and also the IoT as a service. And into this system, we will then pump the data to our cloud database and application for remote monitoring as well as data analytics for our agronomists.
So with this platform and also the technology, you can replicate the same model anywhere?
Yes, sure. And this is why we created Abyfarm technology, so that when we overcome any problem, we can share them to other farmers easily, and it can be replicated in different vegetable farms easily as well, to grow from vegetables to fruits. And all these are just what farmers really need right now.
How do you see Abyfarm pushing the envelope on IoT and automation in the next few years? What do you think needs to be in place in terms of infrastructure in order for this to happen?
Well, I think as many people would know, farms are actually quite ulu, they would say. But I think moving forward to smart farms is essential that the farm is really being connected with a good network source that is stable, so that anytime the sensors collect the data, it will be translated to the cloud network and through SPTel gateway, as well as showing in the cloud dashboard for the customers at home and also the farmers at home or remotely controlling multiple farms. So being connected is very important, and with more sensors being implemented as time goes by, right, it's important to create a central device management, because many farmers have this problem where they have multiple devices from multiple providers, and in the end, if something happens, they have many places to go and check and find out what's the problem. But with central device management and IoT as a service, farmers can actually manage different devices without even putting in much capital as well. So this will help farmers to be able to onboard for smart farm in a faster manner. And we're also looking at good all-in-one integrated solution that farmers need, because without tech knowledge is quite a barrier to enter the agri-tech space. But with a technology solution that is easy to use and all-in-one for farmers, even traditional farmers can plug and play easily to become smart farms.
Any words of wisdom to impart to those in the farming industry who are looking to digitalize?
I think smart farmers are not born. They are transformed. So having what you have now is really a good start, and don't be afraid to use what you have as your tool. For example, farmers who are very experienced, I do see a lot of potential in them to teach the next generation on their agriculture expertise and knowledge. Even their pests and diseases experience is amazing. At the same time, it's for the next generation who are techies to teach these farmers how to use technology from their experience, and putting these two, agriculture and technology, together to form the agri-tech solution for the next generations to come.
Thank you, Phoebe, for sharing all these interesting insights. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you. It has been a pleasure with you, and we do hope to see you soon.
Thank you.
Thank you.